Have you ever wondered why some people seem to carry an invisible burden that weighs them down? It's a question that brings us to the heart of today's topic: depression. Depression is a serious mental health condition that affects millions across the globe. It's not simply feeling blue or having an off day. No, it's more profound and persistent. It's a shadow that can cloud the brightest of days and make simple tasks feel like monumental challenges. Depression is often misunderstood, shrouded in a cloud of misconceptions. Some believe it's a sign of weakness or a lack of willpower, but that's far from the truth. Depression is a complex condition that stems from a combination of genetic, biological, environmental, and psychological factors. It's not something anyone chooses, nor is it something one can simply decide to stop experiencing. Many also mistakenly believe that depression is just extreme sadness. While sadness can certainly be a part of it, depression can manifest in various ways, as a pervasive feeling of emptiness, a lack of interest in activities once enjoyed, or even as physical pain. It's not a one-size-fits-all condition, and it's time we start recognizing it for what it truly is. Others assume that if you're depressed, you're unable to function. Yet many people with depression go about their daily lives, albeit with considerable struggle. They are not just moping around, they are fighting an internal battle every single day. Depression is also not a fleeting condition. It's not a storm that passes after a good night's sleep. It's a condition that can last weeks, months, or even years. It's real, it's persistent, and it's not to be taken lightly. So let's break down these misconceptions. Let's talk openly about depression, and let's understand it for what it is. Because knowledge is the first step towards empathy, acceptance, and healing. After all, depression is not a sign of weakness or something you can just snap out of. Can we decipher the clues left by this stealthy oppressor? Depression, an unseen adversary, lurks in our consciousness, distorting reality. Unlike a physical illness with evident symptoms, the signs of depression dwell deep within feelings and actions. A persistent sense of gloom, an inescapable emptiness that lingers, is a common indication. This isn't a temporary low mood, but a constant despair that seems causeless and endless. Another clue is a diminished interest in once enjoyed pursuits. Even cherished companionship or leisurely activities may lose their luster. Life becomes monochromatic, devoid of vibrancy. Physical signs of depression, like changes in eating habits or disrupted sleep patterns, are also common. Excessive self-blame or feelings of worthlessness are other typical symptoms. People with depression often view themselves negatively, feeling undeserving of love and happiness. They may unjustly blame themselves for uncontrollable situations or feel guilty for no fault of their own. Remember, these symptoms vary in intensity and duration among individuals. Depression isn't one size fits all. It can be a mild nuisance or a severe, debilitating disorder impacting all aspects of life. Depression symptoms are far-reaching, can profoundly alter a person's life. Recognizing these signs is the key to understanding and ultimately defeating this silent adversary. Depression doesn't just affect the mind, it can ravage the body and life as well. This is a fact that we often overlook, but it's crucial to understand. Depression isn't just a psychological condition, it's a systemic one that impacts every facet of our lives. When we talk about health, we often separate the mind and the body. But in reality, these two are intertwined. Depression can lead to a variety of physical health issues. It can cause sleep disturbances, leading to chronic fatigue. It can disrupt appetite, resulting in weight fluctuations. It can even exacerbate chronic conditions like heart disease, diabetes, and arthritis. But the effects of depression don't stop at the physical. It can wreak havoc on relationships too. You see, depression often makes people withdraw from their social circles. They feel disconnected, lonely, and misunderstood. This isolation can damage relationships, causing further emotional distress. Then there's the impact on work productivity. Depression can drain your energy, decrease your motivation, and impair your concentration. This can lead to a drop in performance, which can affect your job security and subsequently your financial stability. And perhaps most alarming of all, untreated depression can lead to serious, life-threatening complications. Individuals battling depression may resort to self-harm or even contemplate suicide as a way to escape their emotional pain. This is why it's so important to address depression, to seek help, and to provide support to those who are suffering. Depression, you see, is like a stone dropped into a pond. It sends out ripples that touch every aspect of life. It impacts not just our minds, but our bodies, our relationships, our work, and our very existence. But remember, While the effects of depression are profound, they are not insurmountable. With the right help and support, it's possible to navigate through this storm and find brighter days ahead. The ripple effects of depression are vast, touching every aspect of a person's life. How can we lift this burden and lighten the load for ourselves and others? That's a question we often ask when it comes to dealing with depression. It's a journey, not a destination, and it's a journey that doesn't have to be traversed alone. Seeking professional help is a strong first step. Therapists, psychologists, and psychiatrists can provide the tools and guidance needed to navigate the stormy seas of depression. It's not a sign of weakness, but rather a sign of strength to reach out and ask for help. It's about taking control of your mental health and steering your life towards a brighter future. Self-care is a key player in this journey. It's about nurturing your mind, body, and soul. Eating a balanced diet, getting regular exercise, and ensuring you have enough sleep can significantly impact your mood and energy levels. Don't neglect your hobbies and interests. They can provide a much-needed respite from the world, a safe haven where you can recharge and rejuvenate. Mindfulness and meditation are also powerful tools. They teach us to live in the present moment, to let go of past regrets and future anxieties. They allow us to cultivate a sense of inner peace and acceptance, which can be incredibly healing. When it comes to supporting others with depression, it's essential to be patient, understanding, and compassionate. Listen without judgment, offer encouragement, and remind them that they are not alone. Sometimes just being there, offering a shoulder to lean on, can make a world of difference. We can also educate ourselves about depression. Understanding the nature of this illness can help us to better support those who are battling it. It allows us to challenge the stigma and misconceptions that often surround depression, promoting a culture of empathy and acceptance. Remember, it's okay to ask for help, and it's crucial to offer help when you see someone struggling with depression. We are all in this together, and together, we can make a difference.